1998, good luck. That should be green there. Right, it's just gone green. 640 against my opponent, so very similar. See, my opponent's actually more like 2100 in blitz and bullets, so could turn out to be a little underrated here. Let's just see. How do I want to do this? Let's just develop and come up here. Depends what he does. If he goes really bold, he just develops that way. Okay, I'm going to take then. I'm just going to develop. I'm just trying to decide what to do with the pawn. Probably one. Yeah, I'm just going to go up one. Cautious and steady does it. Oh, is he going queen side? Okay, I'm going to come right up there then. I wasn't going to, but just because of that queen move I will. But if I come back here, it's more awkward to break this pin, so that's a very natural move. I can do this threatening here. It might tempt b4 back, but then it's more difficult to break this pin. I guess I've got h6 though. I'm going to risk it, and I'm just going to come back this way, I think. Or do I go b6 or c7? Does it make a difference? It might actually make a difference. Knight down might be a move. So up, down, back. Yeah, I think I prefer just coming here. If knight down, I can just drop immediately back and then kick the knight. I can kick the bishop before committing to castling. He's playing this really, really quickly, isn't he, though? So, it is a 10-minute rapid game. You don't want to play too quick. Now, that might give me a chance to trade the queens. And that takes a lot of pressure off. Here, trade. I presume bishop takes. Maybe I develop, maybe I just kick the knight. I quite like the idea of just hitting the bishop though. Yeah, I'm covering the knight checks, so if he takes, I'll just take. If you take, obviously I'm hitting the rook immediately. So he does castle now. What to do? I can hit the knight. Back, take. You've got this and we get isolated pawns, but it's the same for each of us, so maybe it's not too bad. But I do have the option to take, but I don't like the look of that. Don't know why. I'm just going to castle, let my opponent take there. He's playing it crazy quickly. Okay, so he's going for the attack, so it might be sensible to try and create a counter attack, but do I need to kick this knight back? Here, knight back, this is a bit weaker. I'm looking at just an immediate b6. But he can push himself, so here. But then this is more awkward, isn't it? Knight back, bishop up. I'm not sure how I want to do this. Knight up's not enough. I'm going to kick the knight. It might be a mistake because I really want to play b6 and break these up because he's got this idea. But I'm looking at knight up. I'm looking at bishop up. I think the knights are better than my bishop, so I think I like the idea of trading the bishop off. Unless I go really crazy. Do I go absolutely crazy and try and blast it open? But I don't want him playing this, do I? So bishop up. Plays now, I just take. Yeah, I'm going to maybe trade the bishop for the knight. I don't want to leave it basically sat there not doing a lot. It feels like it's one of them games where the knights are more powerful. I could play a knight in here now, threatening a check as well. Or take, knight takes, knight up. Or knight up, takes. I guess he can just go back and we end up getting back where we are. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that knight. Okay, he's gone with the knight. Yeah, I'm just going to come up just to create the basic threat, and then I'm just going to try and activate the rook. So I want to push this pawn, but... oh, he's missed it. He's just missed the most simple move. He's just playing far too quickly. He's just played that far too quickly, and we managed to get ourselves a good win. Okay, that's what happens when you just play at the wrong speed for the time control. Let's put it through the analyzer. So it was 21 moves, but let's just see if we made any blunders anywhere. whether it was a mistake to trade that bishop. It felt like it was one of them where the knights were going to be more powerful, but obviously in the end game you never know, it could turn the other way around. But it was clearly just a one move blunder, that's all it was. It happens, we all blunder. So we're essentially level until here, so obviously we can flick through the game, but here we're basically level. You can turn the engine on as well while you're playing through your own games, and you can see what the best moves are. Now, bishop was the best move. That's a recommended move, and it was recommended to trade the knight. You can see the engine was briefly flicking between a couple of moves there, but knight up was the right move. It gives your opponent a chance to blunder, which is exactly what happened. But if you play queen to e3, we're still essentially just level. You know, there's essentially nothing much in it at our level. So it's just that simple one move blunder, and it wins the queen for us. So it's essentially just level. We're just very, very marginally better. So we have played it correctly. So this structure is actually okay for black then, looking at this. So queen to e3 was the move, and then engine says we should just play a5 here and try and chip away at this pawn majority on this side. But otherwise it's still, you know, we're given as marginally better when it's still basically level. But we'll take a bit of good luck when it comes along, so that's a good win.